Every child is an artist. The problem is how to remain an artist once we grow up. Knowledge, skill, and definitely the practice is the key. Hello friends, this is Sonali. Welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to tell you about some basic things about sketching, drawing, and practice, and what to practice, how to practice. Let's start. For simple sketching and drawing, you need very basic material, that's pencil and paper. So right now you can use any paper, any pencil, whatever you have. After that, you can go for further material.
Let me tell you more about paper. So when you go to market or when you buy online any drawing sheet, any drawing paper or any sketch pad, so you will find something like this. Here it is written 130 GSM. So what is GSM? GSM means gram per square meter. So that is the uh, weight of the paper. So more the weight, thicker the paper. So it shows the quality of the paper. So for better sketching, you can use the thicker papers. For normal sketching, right now you can use 120, 130 GSM paper. You all know HB pencils, what all we are using since our school days. Then there are pencils like B, 2B, 4B. So here you can see different pencils I have 2B, 4B, 8B. So what is B and what is H? So H, I'll tell you. HB pencil. So H stands for hard and B stands for black. So when you find pencils written with H, 2H, 4H, so these, you all know that pencils are made of graphite. So it shows that it is made of harder material, harder graphite, and it releases. So the harder the pencil, the lighter the shade. So it releases a very less material, very less graphite from it. B stands for black. It is made of smoother graphite, smoother material, and it releases more of the material, more of the graphite. So that's why it shows the darker value of the pencil.
Now, what to practice? We know all the school going kids what they are doing. Initially, for improve their fine motor skills, to improve their grip on the pencil, they are asked to do some simple shapes, some basic shapes like sleeping lines, standing lines, slant lines, circles, semicircles, all the shapes. So, whoever you are, whatever your age is, if you are a beginner for sketching and drawing, you have to practice this daily for 5 to 10 minutes. Apart from these basic shapes, what? So, whatever things are there at your home, around you, whatever, a refrigerator, a TV, a table, a chair, whatever you can see through your window, start drawing it, start sketching it. So, you'll get the idea of scale and proportion of everything. Next, apart from these things, some human figures, like whoever is there, whatever he or she is doing, sleeping, standing, cooking, working, whatever you start sketching, you start making simple sketches, you will get the idea of scale and proportion of human figures in different position. You can start.
Standing lines, then sleeping lines, then slant lines, then other direction. Apart from lines, you can try with curves. You can try circles, semicircles, then wavy patterns, these patterns. So all these patterns You can practice every day for 5 to 10 minutes, especially circles. Now, next most important part of sketching or drawing is scale, proportion, and perspective. Now, what is scale? Scale refers to the size of any object in relation to the other objects in your drawing. And what is proportion? Proportion refers to the size of the parts of the object in relation to the other parts of that particular object. Let me explain you. Imagine if you are drawing a hut. So, and if you want to make a door and a window, it should be in proportion to the height of the walls and height of your hut. Then next, if you want to draw a tree behind your hut, so this indicates the height of your. Then the next thing, if you want to draw a human figure here, see, the height is lesser than the door height. So this is called as a scale, the scale of human figure to the hut, and then the scale of the hut to the tree. Next, proportion. Now, what is proportion? If you are drawing a human figure, now forget about this drawing. Here you can see a rough sketch of a human figure holding a bag in his hand. So proportion means proportion of his body parts, his legs, his feet, his arms, his head, his neck, and any object he's holding with. Okay, now for perspective, I'll tell you later. First, let me tell you how to practice for the scale and proportion thing. So, whatever objects you have at your home, like this matchbox, a spoon, a glass, a cup, a cell phone, mouse of your laptop, even your laptop or anything, even a pencil, a eraser, sharpener, any object, a door, a refrigerator, washing machine, any object at your home, you can sketch it. Now let's see about perspective. What is perspective? Perspective, it's an art of putting any three-dimensional object on a 2D surface so as to give a right impression of height, depth and width of that particular object in, in proportion in relation to the other objects in your drawing. We know all objects are three-dimensional. Even this paper, it has some thickness. So like this pencil or this eraser, it or I told you this. So it has a depth, a height, and a width. So showing that in your drawing. So there are types of perspective, 1 point perspective, 2 point perspective, 3 point perspective. So right now we are not going into detail. You don't need to. I'll just give an idea. So this is a rough sketch of outline of object, such object, three-dimensional object, its height, its length, width, and depth. So it is showing all three sides. It is a three-dimensional drawing. Though it is a three-dimensional drawing, you can see all its dimension on a 2D surface because of the perspective view. Now let's see the importance of the perspective. See here, you can see these two huts, these two homes. Initially, you may think they both are correct, but this is wrong. Why? Because you can see all the heights are same. The height of this wall here, here, and here, it is same. So, being a normal human, you cannot see a house like this. If you are standing on ground, if you are standing on a road, it will look like this. The height is more here at this age if you are standing somewhere here, and then as it goes away, height of these walls, this wall and this wall, it decreases. So your perspective will look like this, not like this. We know closer objects always look bigger, taller, and the objects which are far away look smaller. Similarly, this road. So, if these are two edges, two sides of the road, it should not look like this. It should not look parallel to each other. It should look like this. As it goes away, it becomes narrower. Or if you want to draw any poles on this road, the height will not remain same like this. This is wrong. So if the height is this much at this point, it decrease here. Any tree or any pole or any object you are drawing, the height will decrease.
Hope you liked our today's video. So stay tuned and wait for the second part where I will tell you about how to make your sketches, your drawings realistic. Like, comment, subscribe and share. Thanks for watching.